Oh dear God, what kind of battle is this? It says Gen 7 pure Hackmons. I've never ever played this one before. I'm guessing you can just do whatever and there's no rules. The only rules are you can't force an endless battle. That's about it. So we're bringing 6 Blissies, and one of them is actually level 2, which leads me to think that maybe it has a Focus Sash and Endeavor. I don't know if they have like fake abilities and stuff like that and they can learn any moves. I don't know. I'm assuming so. This is complete news to me. This was a replay I found in my Discord. I decided to, watch because never heard of this. So they let off with, come to think of, I'm so lost right now. So they have a Mega Mewtwo Y without actually using the Mega Stone. They're just there like that. And then we just transformed into them because, oh, our Blissey had Imposter. Yeah, that makes sense. So then we're going to outspeed that Mewtwo and go for a Spore. This one also has Imposter. Deoxys speed. Certainly there's nothing outrunning that thing. Are we just going to go to another Blissey right now? Okay, it went for... Oh, come on, dude. You're running Guillotine on Deoxys? What is this? Is supposed to 6-0 everybody? Why? Wait, why do you have Guillotine and not Sheer Cold? Guillotine can't hit a ghost Pokemon. Okay, here comes the level 2 Blissey. What makes this one so special? Certainly it has Endeavor, right? That Zera Aura, I don't even know what generation that thing is, if it's 7, 8, or 9. I don't know, but it's got a balloon and it got hit with a Leech Seed. What? Oh, wait, yeah, it must be Endeavor then. It's probably Endeavor Focus Sash. Now that you've given them a Leech... Baneful Bunker. What? That's Toxapex's thing. They went for Extreme Evoboost. What? That is so overpowered. They just doubled all their stats, and then they didn't even do anything. Oh, wait, I think that is literally the whole move. They just doubled their stats. I thought it was an attack. I don't think so. Here comes the sub. I have no idea how we're going first. I'm assuming this Blissey has Prankster. They ended up Baton Passing. That Leech Seed is going to go with them to wherever... Yeah, we're going to go into the Sleeping Mewtwo Y... who's getting Leech Seeded, by the way. Can't we just Endeavor that thing? Okay, maybe it doesn't have Endeavor at all. I'm getting confused with which Blissey's which, by the way. But this is the Imposter one. And I think in the beginning we saw 2 transform into Mega Mewtwo Y. So I think we can even have overlapping Pokemon plus overlapping illegal abilities. So it's pretty much literally anything goes. They went into... I think that's a glitch. It shows that that Zygarde complete has Leech Seed on, but they don't. And then they got hit by a Photon Geyser, which I think is Necrozma's signature move. I might be getting that wrong. And then you just outspeed them, obviously, take them out. Okay, down goes one of the 6 legendaries. Now what? You're in a bad spot, opponent. We've got... Why'd that say the Pokemon was hit once? Oh, it hits twice? Really? Oh, speaking of, I think that's actually the Pokemon in question. That is a Necrozma Ultra. Yeah, I think that's that thing's signature move. That is a resisted attack. And I don't know why, but the first one did 50 and the second one did 11. I have no idea. And then they went for Spectral Thief, which... What the? I've never even heard of that move before in my entire life. So Blissey's stats were returned to normal, and it did super effective damage, and it stole the stats? I guess that's what happened. Then we sent in Blissey to copy them and take their stats, but then they went for an Extreme Evoboost, which is that thing that Zora whatever did earlier, and then they went for Spectral Thief to steal our stats again and kill us, like what just happened 2 seconds ago. I've never... Who learned Spectral Thief? That must be like a ghost type attack. Psychic Dragon? I thought that thing was like just a pure psychic. I'm learning so many things every single turn. Here, this is the level 2 Blissey that just came in, by the way. Oh god. Light that burns the sky. What is light that burns the sky? Yeah, they just got back to full health. Light that burns the sky. The opposing Nuzlocke and Joy, aka Necrozma, they've got Harvest, and they just got a Lepa Berry. And they got back Light that burns the sky. So I guess that's a... Look at this. Look at this. The opponent has Spectral Thief, Last Resort, Extreme Evo Boost, Photon Geyser, and Light that burns the sky. How is that even physically possible? How do you have 5 moves? Huh? How? Maybe one of them's a... I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't know. We went for Recycle and got the Focus Sash. Why? How did we lose the Focus Sash? I guess we lost the Focus Sash. What is the so we went for a sub, they couldn't put us to sleep. How did we get back the Focus Sash when we lost 95% of our HP? It hung on using it. So okay, so I guess when we're at 5% HP, that's 1 health, which means this Blissey has, like, I'm guessing 20 HP, which I don't know how that's even possible because it's Blissey. It should have like 500 when it's level 2. By the way, a lot's happened. That's the Mewtwo's going for Shell Smash right now, and we've got is Leech Seed, Baneful Bunker sub, Recycle. We just went for that Baneful Bunker right there because why not? What's the answer here? We just keep subbing. We obviously have Prankster. I'm so shocked that this Blissey only had 20 HP. That's the only way. 95% HP. There it is. We just hung on to the Focus Sash. Wait, once again, my brain's hurting. It doesn't mean that we have 20 HP. I don't know why I said that. I don't know. Sorry, guys. David's brain is out of commission. David's been so lost the whole entire battle. It definitely has more than 20, and it must have just sapped more than 20 from the opponent. Wait, but then no, because you live on 1 HP with the Focus Sash. And if you had 5%, yeah, then you do have 20. That's why you have 20. I don't know how that's possible. Sorry, guys. Sorry for the sorry. I don't know what's happening. Photon Geyser, they protected it. Dude, this level 2 Blissey is running through the opponent's entire team right now. Baneful Bunker again. I think they're just going to swallow their pride and die with Mega Mewtwo. I can't believe Photon Geyser is a multi-hit move. I don't remember that. And how come earlier it did like 50 and then it did like 10? I don't think that's normal. Well, the Mewtwo finally got KO'd. It fainted. It's got to go to the Pokemon Center. I don't know why. Okay, I thought Leechy was going to permanently be there. So what's the answer against Zora? Leech Seed again. Okay, I figured as much. What'd they do? They went for Roar. This is like those battles where it's like, I brought a level 2 Blissey and my opponent got mad or whatever. And a lot of these battles are fake and scripted. This one's definitely not fake. It's real. And they brought in, or they got roared into our own Blissey. And then they got Maharaga Help Me. That is a Jujutsu Kaisen reference. Went for a Baton Pass. What are we going to send in? Okay, so obviously Regigigas doesn't have slow start. Oh, it probably has something stupid like pure power, but I don't think that's going to save you against the Blissey. Right? I think you just go for Baneful. Yeah, it went for Frustration because it hates its trainer. Yeah, 95. You lived on 1 HP. Yeah, you literally have 20 HP on a level 2 Blissey. I can't believe that. That, to me, that's the most shocking thing I've seen this whole video. Everything else I don't care about. It's the fact that level 2 Blissey only has 20 HP. I'm pretty sure when I played Pokemon Stadium 2 a while back, you fight a Blissey in one of the tournament, not a Blissey, a Chansey in the Little Cup tournament, and it has like way more than 20 HP, and that thing was level 5. So how do you have a level 2 Blissey with 20 HP? I cannot wrap my head around that. They got roared out. Welcome to the Bliss. Haha, I get it. Bliss, Blissies, haha. Yeah. It should be really nicknamed Welcome to the Pain and Suffering, but that nickname would be too long. In comes Regigigas again to, I don't even know what they're going to do. They're just going to obviously go back to that 1 level 2 Blissey and keep leech sheeting everybody. They did not. I was wrong. They sent in another Imposter Blissey. I think this is a new one. This is Trust in the Path. I don't think we've seen this one. Trust in the Path goes first. Dude, you have to nickname all these Blissies because you would just lose track. So this one literally... Okay, they both decided to double all of their stats. The other one restored it with a Lepa Berry, and I would imagine they're going to do it again right now. Yeah, which will allow them to, I would think, one-shot Regigigas. I don't know Regigigas' base stats. Okay, this is the level... Wait, no, this isn't the level 2 one. My bad, yeah. But this one can use Imposter to copy that one's moves. Or stats, I mean. And it didn't really do much damage, so I think we're chilling. I think we just, yeah, do that. We killed them. So now we have a Regigigas, which is ready to destroy the entire universe. I wish I could see how much attack it has. Its item is Ultra Crozium Z. Oh, the opponent forfeited. What's the matter? You weren't getting an insane migraine like I was, just trying to understand what was happening that whole game? Oh, okay. It must have just been me. Well, that was a trip. That's what I would imagine it's like to take illicit substances, you know, recreational activities, as the kids say. Because I don't know what I just watched. By the way, this is actually the same person who created, I guess it turned into kind of a fan favorite on the channel, Cray Diddy. You guys remember that one, the Cray Dilly I brought to OU? That's their Cray Dilly. So this does not surprise me that they brought a, I've heard of mono-type teams before, but I've never heard of a mono Blissey team. Well, good battle. GG's. That was very, very interesting. I'm going to head out now, guys. I'll see you later. If you want to join the Discord, well, then find it somewhere in the description. If you can't find the Discord in the description, I don't even know how you found the video to begin with. I'll see you later. Bye.